Betty, a comic picture of innocence and a one-man natural disaster in a beret.
It was a bad idea to put a 6-year-old child in a man's body because catastrophe will follow.
He had the appeal of the constant failure, the constant loser, but the loser who is also absolutely indomitable.
There was an innocence about him. Nothing he did was self-knowing, and people quite like that.
I was dreaming about the war, Betty. I dreamt I was one of the few.
You're one of the few, all right.
He's very wide-eyed and hopes to do the right thing all the time.
No! I've got to open the boot.
No,
So you can't help but love him, even though he is the most accident-prone person probably that's ever hit the television screen.
It's all right.
It's all right, Betty.
A man who is so camp that he's gone round the dark side of the camp moon and somehow married.
I got it.
How did he get with Betty? How did she put up with him? Where did they meet? At what scenario did Spencer go down the nightclub and give it all this in the discotheque and suddenly, oh, I like the guy in the tank top, let's go home with me?
Here we are, then.
Oh, thank you very much for walking me home.
Basically, it was about Frank Spencer falling over.
Michael Crawford took it upon himself that, oh, I'm going to do all these stunts. And it's quite strange because you've got this character on one hand that's, nah, I've had a bit of trouble, or whatever.
Benny! Benny! I've been articulated!
And then the next minute, he's jumping out of windows, he's flying into filing cabinets, he's going under buses, and you think, what?
I haven't got no change!
I don't think anyone has actually gone that far to get a laugh than Michael Crawford did as Frank Spencer.
He combined all those elements of farce and circus in the Frank Spencer character, so that at every stage, when any accident happened, he physically could make the most of it.
I think the British public very much like the man who, when he gets knocked down, brushes himself off, gets up again, knocked down again, but gets up again, and that was Frank Spencer.
How did I do?
At 19, Rowan Atkinson's painful portrayal of the hapless loser we Brits love to squirm along with. He mixed classic silent